Patients do not recover by praising the doctor, nor do they recover by cursing the disease. Recovery requires a correct diagnosis and a strict prescription. Greetings, Speaker Ma'am, and my fellow builders of VIKSIT Bharat. Today, I don't stand here to blindly praise Nari Shakti Vandan, nor do I stand here to recklessly criticize the administrative delay on its implementation. But I do stand here as a final year medical student to offer a clinical audit of our national health, our legislative framework. Dignitaries, we live in an era of digital extremes. On one side, we have influencers who harshly criticize for the cloud. On the others, fools who blindly praise for the profit. But for a surgeon standing at the operation theater, he cannot have that luxury of becoming a fan or a hater. A surgeon must be truthful. Prioritizing Nari Shakti at today's event marks a monumental and a high vision diagnosis. But as a medical student, writing prescription means nothing. But if the local pharmacy is corrupt and medicine never reaches the patient. Policies and funds without accountability are just like blood without a heartbeat. Both leads to stagnation. We need to make use of our national surgical tools to ensure that Nari Shakti is not just used as a political card, but as a digital biopsy, actively filtering out the mediocrity and the toxic patriarchs that exploit and choke the system's flow. As a student of North Bengal Medical College, I see women leading our wards every single day, dealing with life, death, and delivery. But for this legislative transplant to work, the nervous system of local governance at grassroots panchayats needs to be sterile. And active, constructive feedback from the youth is the antiseptic that keeps the system clean. Bhagavad Gita teaches us in chapter 2, verse 48, Yogastha kuru karmani sangataitva dhananjaya. Hey Dhananjayas, perform your duties with utmost equanimity. Abandon all attachment to success or failure. This is the state of awareness we need. Not acting for personal profit, but for the dharma of the nation we belong to. Citizens of India, stop asking what Nari Shakti Adhiniyam can do for you and start asking for the audit trails of its implementation. Do not be a silent spectator to the rotten, toxic patriarchs. Raise your voice, not to shout, but to correct. Accountability is not a 5-year ritual. It is the daily health checkup of our democracy. I am Manjil, and I have walked hundreds of kilometers in the mountains of Sikkim and in the hills of our Gorkha brothers and sisters in Darjeeling. And I have also spent my 4 years in the words of medicine. I know that healing takes time, but it also takes truth. Let us create a VIKSIT Bharat that is not just empowering our women, mothers and sisters on paper, but a VIKSIT Bharat that is healthy, both in its pockets and in soul. And at this time of crisis, we as a nation stand together. We will overcome this period of uncertainty and steadily move towards the vision of VIKSIT Bharat. A Bharat that can stand on its own legs and help others stand on their own. और यही मेरी भारत की सच्ची जीत होगी. जय गोरखा, जय सिक्किम, जय भारत. Thank you.
Now I invite Honorable Member Kavya S. to